It would have overheated the country. Secondly, they would have priced tickets out of the reach of the ordinary person.
South Africa's tourism sector is reeling from the travel disruptions caused by Israel and the United States' war on Iran. Tour guides, hotels and travel agents are all reporting cancellations, much higher costs and a sharp drop in bookings from key overseas markets. CGTN's Najma Abdurizak tells us more.
Emran Road runs guided tours and private transfers in Cape Town. But the Middle East conflict is hitting his business hard.
Cape Town is nominated one of the best places in the world for travelers to come and visit. And due to the war, Cape Town in a whole is suffering as well. And I'm not just talking about, I'm basically talking about the tourism industry, and a lot of the tour guides and tour companies is suffering as well.
In a normal season, 60 to 80% of Road's bookings come from Middle Eastern clients who favor high-end services and stay longer in the city.
So in a normal season, about 60 to 80% of my bookings comes from the Middle Eastern clients. They are a key market for my business, especially for the high-end service like private transfers and guided tours, and they generally spend more time in Cape Town than your tourists coming from other parts of the world.
But as major carriers face route disruptions and flight cancellations, demand has fallen. The impact on small operators like Road has been immediate.
I've lost between 350 to 500,000 rand over the past few months due to the war in the Middle East alone. This has had a direct impact on my business, especially because of many of these are regular returning clients that travel annually and haven't made any plans this year due to the uncertainty. There are also families who used to visit every year who are no longer coming since they typically book premium services. The loss has been significant to my business.
The impact is spreading across South Africa's tourism sector. Hotels are shifting focus to domestic travelers and adjusting prices as international arrivals slow down.
Yeah, I think particularly with the disruption with the flights and the cost of the flights inbound and domestically, we had to change tack with different hotels, focus more on domestic travel as opposed to international travel, and considering that the lead time is quite low, we had to consider that and adjust our pricing strategy accordingly.
While flights still operate at Cape Town International Airport, travel patterns are changing with more caution and fewer premium bookings. Emirates and Qatar Airways account for a large portion of flights between South Africa and the Gulf.
So Emirates and Qatar are two of our top 5 carriers. So if I look from a Flight Centre travel group perspective, about 25% of our air volume goes through those 2 carriers. If I look from put into ticket numbers, it's about 60,000 a year tickets that we do, and over the last month we had 6,000 passengers that we're planning to fly on these carriers. So certainly it's been a large scale disruption for the South African travel market.
For tourism workers like Road, the uncertainty is mounting, and the coming months will decide if businesses can survive without their key Middle Eastern market. Najma Abdurizak, CGTN.
Over in Uganda, a proposed sovereignty bill is before the country's legislators.